when she was like about 6 months old that she just fell in love with, and she would not. We don't have the picture anymore because that's how much she carried it around. It's all wrinkled up and yeah, it's all
where is
crumpled
it?
up.
You need to bring it. Maybe I want to see it.
Where is it?
Do you have
Yeah,
it?
we're gonna pass around her album so y'all guys can look around at her baby picture.
Yes.
Yes. So where?
I can see your brother.
Are you gonna?
You were reading butter packets at your brother's wedding.
Jenna, I remember that. How about we all stand up and have
share
a memory?
memory.
Yes. Everybody should stand up and share a memory that they have of Mireya.
Okay.
I got it.
Josh, well, hold on. Josh just said one, so go ahead and
Yeah,
start.
I remember you eating butter packets at your uncle's wedding.
I ate butter
You kept
packets.
crying. The only way your mom gave you stop crying is give you like those little country crock things.
Yes,
You were going
and
to town on those.
Yes,
You
you
left.
were. It's when you're getting ready to Heather.
Go get your album, Mama. Go get your album. Oh, well, no, you stay here. I'll go get your album. Hey, hear the stories about yourself. I'll go get your album. Okay, Bobby.
Okay.
Your name, you share. Let me
I
look
have to think now, Josh. You got mine.
She was maybe 3 years old, and we lived in that house, in Miller's house, and she wanted to go to the park. And I said, you're not going to go to the park. She said, well, I am going to the park.
I can get rid of
And I
the
said,
first
you want me to go
one.
get you? And she was determined to go to the park. And so as I go back to get her, she's crying all the way, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. That's it. I remember you were the stubborn.
Anybody else? Giselle?
You have one?
Oh, Gabby, you got one or no?
You remember doing, she did like flips or something off a treadmill
I'll
at
do
your
it.
sister's house?
Oh.
She used to like climb all over stuff all the time.
One time, there you go. Big fire dog.
Let's go feed lunch and Duck Chaser and Bitter.
Is the duck all right?
All right, Miss Gita, you got a moment?
I had too many. I had to narrow down.
Me too.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
well, you
Rhea.
want to skip and go to Mom? Mom, do you have a moment? A favorite?
All I remember is her favorite place to be. It was that sweetie car that the car seat.
Oh, yeah. When she was little. Yeah, I remember that. Anybody else?
You pick.
Brendan, do you have a moment?
Brenda has a moment.
Do you have a
You won.
moment with Mireya?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
I remember I remember we did this with my little girlfriend. Right, guys?
What?
A boyfriend?
The little girlfriend.
The girlfriend?
Daddy.
We're doing the sequel.
Sequel.
Was that maybe the Christmas?
I don't know.
You're good.
Good job, Brendan.
You're done. Didn't remember mine either. Bonito.
So, anyway, when she was about 2 weeks old, and most babies, even when they're newborn, they will react to like a loud noise. You drop something or whatever, they'll at least get startled or something, right? Not Mireya. Mireya, no noise would wake her, no noise would startle her, nothing. So, of course, I was a little concerned with her, and I took her to go to the doctor, a hearing doctor, and I remember I was crying to Ma, and I would tell her, I don't think Mireya can hear. And I was a little concerned because I was stressed out during her pregnancy, and it was a little complicated during that time, and regardless, I thought maybe it had affected her pregnancy. I mean, my pregnancy was affected, and it affected her health. So, of course, I was praying that everything would come out good. When I took her to the doctor, you have to see for the first time all the tubes getting connected to her and everything like that. So it was a little bit stressful for me. But the doctor's come back and he says, well, I got good news and bad news for you. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I'm not prepared for this. And he says, the good news is your daughter can hear. The bad news is I think she's going to be one hell of a kid because she just don't want to listen to you.
Still today.
So, I knew that was going to be special from that moment on. when she was not the typical kid. She did not like to be in a crib. She was the only child that liked to sleep in her car seat. Anybody who babysat her knew she did not sleep in her crib. She did not sleep on any flat surface. She had to be in her car seat. Anybody that remember that blue and white car seat, that's where Mireya was all the time. And so that was Mireya. She was the first one to break out of her crib. You would hear a thump in the middle of the night, and Mireya had already fell out of her crib. You could not hold her down. So Mireya, that's just how Mireya was. Mireya from when she was little was very independent. I never knew how independent she was going to be. Going into elementary, she set high to the standards. She was, good grades and all that other stuff. Very shy and very timid. So whenever she was doing her ballet, like all the girls did, she was a very shy performer, but she would do it. So come to my surprise when I put her into junior high that she says, Mom, I want to try out for cheerleading. I was like, my kid? Mireya? Yeah, Mireya wanted to try out for cheerleading. Well, not only did she make the squad, but she, on the second semester, not knowing anything about cheerleading, she became captain of her cheer squad. So there's not nothing that Mireya does not put her mind to that she does not accomplish except for volleyball. Volleyball was the only thing that she did not accomplish.
I went to see her.
And she did not like it. But the thing is that that's the one thing I do admire about Mireya is that she goes for something even if she's not comfortable with it, even if it's something new to her, and she gives it her all, and she usually demolishes it. When she first got her first job at Frontier City, not only did she become Employee of the Year, but she was one of the first employees at 17 years old to become supervisor. Wow. To say I'm beyond proud of her right now, doing her limits, accomplishing everything she puts her mind to, is an understatement. It's very rare to say that I have so much admiration for each and every one of my kids. Each one of them, I can admire them in different ways, but in her, it's the leadership qualities. It's the way that she just takes over things every time she enters a room. Sometimes I wonder if she's not the oldest, because she tells Gita what to do sometimes. But regardless, she does show those leadership qualities, and I know that even though she's already started on her college journey through her senior year, I know that I have no doubt in my mind that she's going to be successful in whatever she puts her mind to. So I just want you to know that everybody in this room right here supports you in everything that you do, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I love you, and I can't wait to see what you do with your life. So love you too, Mom.
The best thing that I know about you is, besides what your mom said, which is obviously true, but I think you have the biggest heart. You are the kindest person, and I remember
Okay, you're in Texas, that's why.
my kids, how much you took to them and how much you helped them as much as you could and tried to teach them, even when you were little too. I just remember that moment, and you've always been that way, and I think you're just going to continue to be such an amazing person, and I can't wait to see what person you're going to be. I love you.
You have her full.
Don't cry.
Mireya's a bully. Mireya's a bully. We know that.
I've never heard so many good things. Wow.
Mireya's a bully. We got that.
We're at Grandpa's house. And it was around Christmas.
Here we go.
She's just learning how to talk. And we figured out, hey Mireya, what color is this? And it was a purple shirt. And she would say, I held Mireya mostly as a baby. She was the one of my nieces and nephews that I held the most.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the connection we have, but she's the one that made me really feel like an uncle for the very first time, because that was the first time I had the closest relationship with one of my nieces or nephews.
Yeah, the mama I hugged Gita.
Yeah.
Mama was like, nobody touched Gita.
That's why I'm
So
grandma's
if I-
favorite. Is that true, Grandma?
What's the deal?
Go ahead and take Grandma hogged Gita for the longest time, and so my dad was the one, because I had them so in a row. Everybody knows that my babies are back to back to back to back. So my dad was the first one that everybody else got to play with, while Grandma was still babying Gita. So.
Grandma.
All of you are my favorite.
No.
No, Grandma. You just proved Gita was your favorite.
Who was the first one that went in a cruise with me? There.
I don't mean nothing, Grandma.
I was busy at the time.
An experience, you're going to have your ups and downs out of college. Everybody in this room can kind of give you some advice of their failures and successes in life, period. Not have nothing to do with college. So don't get discouraged and don't feel like you've got the weight of the world, like, oh my God, my family's going to feel like I'm a failure. Girl, we all been through it. We all have. So don't, and you know me especially has. So just know that when you feel like discouraged, reach out to anyone in this room, and we're all going to have your back, because sometimes we all need that word of encouragement. Lord knows, even to this day, I reach out to Mom, I reach out to Dad, reach out to Titi sometimes, reach out to anybody in this room, because sometimes you just need to hear that you can do it. Just stay strong and keep going forward. So without the people in this room, I wouldn't be where I'm at to be here for you guys. I wouldn't. And that's real, and y'all guys know that, because I've been through a lot, and I wouldn't be going to get my master's if it wasn't for people keeping me pushing forward. Yeah. So just know that. So it's okay if one semester you're flustered and you get that B or that C.
Or if you
Or even that D.
if you fail a class, just take it again.
If you pass, you pass. Then you go on.
Yes, girl. But don't let it be like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna tell my mom, or I don't know how I'm gonna. Everybody's like used to me being a straight A student, or straight A's and B's. But anyway.
You heard this semester she got straight A's, Mom. Thank you,
I
Gita.
heard her.
First time in high school.
Right. It's like what I'm gonna say. Hey, the degrees don't have your grades listed on there.
Oh yeah, I was like, when